Greetings, Internet. It's Mystic Sims, and welcome to my very first speed build. Um, as you will quickly be able to tell, I am not much of a builder at all, but I really wanted to make a speed build for you guys because I really want to work on my building skill. So just bear with me. It's sort of terrible, but it's the best I could do. It's not the worst build I've ever seen, but it's certainly not very good either. So basically, the idea that I had to go along with this house was for it to be for a family, like a vampire family. Because yes, this was filmed a few weeks ago when the the Vampire Game Pack came out, and if I could speak, I as some of you may know, I took a sort of a short break. I think I skip here because I struggle with. Oh, I am about to skip right here because I had to move the whole house back and I couldn't get it to just move back, so I basically just had to remake the whole thing, and I figured that you guys didn't need to see that. There's a few points in this build that I skip forward because I didn't think that you guys needed to watch me struggle so much. Um, yeah, so anyway, what I was saying was this is the first video that I am coming back with after a short break that I have taken for some personal reasons, and oh, here I am struggling to find a door that fit right in the middle, which I did not find. I believe I just went with the very first door that I tried. But anyway, in the video, which I actually just filmed, in the video that will be up on Friday, I will explain a little more about my slight absence. So yeah, today's video and Wednesday's video were pre-filmed. I built this house, like I said, when the when the Vampire Game Pack came out, and just never finished it. I still haven't finished the house. This video is just the actual building and the outside and the inside room structure. The second part of this video will be up. Hold on 1 minute. Let me check my calendar. It will be up next Wednesday, so the 22nd. It supposed to be up, and that will entail the rest of the interior and decorating and whatnot, which is going to be way more entertaining than this because I am kind of a really crappy builder, and I personally am not a big fan of this house. I'm about to skip again while I struggle with the roof because I struggled very hard with the roof. There it goes. So right there, I decided that that angled roof looked a little bit better, which just still doesn't look that great, but I mean, I don't know. It looks cool in retrospect, but I mean, the finished product is boring, but it works because this right here does not work. I struggled with this for a little while, which I also skipped out because I didn't want you guys to have to watch me struggle so freaking hard on this. And it will skip right now. There we go. So I decided to completely forego that little not triangle. That's not a triangle. The little square part that was on the top because I originally intended on making like a tier sort of thing, and it just didn't work out. So I decided to forego the little box that was on top, and I don't know what I just did. I still don't know what I just did. Um, yeah, and I just realized that this must have been filmed with my old recording software. Maybe I don't really know because with the I don't know if, well, you guys wouldn't be able to tell. I got a new like recording software, and it's very nice actually. It and it doesn't cut off, like you see where it cuts off like at the top and bottom like of the screen. It doesn't do that. So this must have been filmed with my old recording software, which we just realized, and that's beside the point. Um, so the outside of the house is, plain, kind of boring. Not really super happy with it, but I tried. I wanted to do something different, and I kind of completely failed. You know how it goes. If you're a builder, I'm sure, but I am a really bad builder, so yeah. I believe I decided to go with a nice stone, not too dark, because again, this is more of like a family vampire home. So it's not like it's a vampire home. Like you can tell it's a vampire home. Um but um it's not like super old and creepy, I guess you could say. It still has like a nice family aspect to it, but it fits in the neighborhood of Forgotten Hollow, which I forgot to mention that this lot that this house is on is the one that Vlad's house is supposed to be on. I really liked the lot, so I decided to just delete his house and replace it with my crappy little house. But you know what? Whatever. Um, yeah, so now I struggle to find the gate that matches, and I can't get it to fit because that little thing is weird, like the spacing. So I'm pretty sure I just decided to get rid of the whole gate. Yep, there it goes. And I think I skipped me struggling with the gate. There we go. Okay, so now we're moving on to the landscaping. Um, I had a hard time figuring out the little grass pattern thing, the stone path thing, because I liked the ones that had the grass in them, but the ones that had the grass had a really like bright green grass, and it looked really odd on this grass that's kind of darker and dull. And there's me trying to put in hedges because I love those hedges. You'll see them a lot, I'm sure, in any build that I will do in the future. Don't that is a promise. I love those hedges. Mm. So right now I'm just doing some landscaping, which I believe I've gotten better at landscaping. Um, that's, just me, but there are people that are way, way, way better at it than I am, but, can't be good at everything. I like to think that I'm not too bad at decorating. I used Move Objects to take these rocks and put them around the tree because I thought that looked good. There we go. I think I was having trouble typing in Move Objects for a minute there. I don't use it too often, so... Oh, excuse me, hiccup. So I was having trouble typing it in because I, was... never mind. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So I think I added the railing on the stairs because I forgot to add, the railings that are there on the stairs. And even though you can't really see them that well, I put rocks under these trees as well because Why not, right? Even though you can barely see them on most of the angles under these trees. So, whatever. Um, and then I put dirt around the house because I thought it gave it a little something. I don't know. Um, and then I realized that I forgot the piece of the foundation back there. Excuse me, I'm very tired. Um, I was up at 5 this morning because I had to go to work. So yeah, there's that. And in the last video that I recorded, which is the one that you'll see on Friday, here's me trying to add a fountain that just completely failed. In the video that I recorded earlier for Friday, I was just very, very weird. So look forward to that because I wasn't tired, but I was just in a very weird mood. Don't mind me yawning because now I'm tired. So yeah, I had to get up at 5 and go to work at 6 and work for 8 hours. That was fun. But I got to make some chocolate covered strawberries, so that was actually fun. That part was fun. And I'm glad that I'm finally getting back to, YouTube stuff, because when I was filming, I realized how much that I miss it. This ivy. I love this ivy. You will be able to tell as I put it around the entire house. Yeah, I am, right now I'm working on the windows, I believe, but after that point, I put the ivy, like I said, around the entire house. And I think it looks pretty good. It might be overdone. It probably is, but who cares, really? Like, who cares? You know. Ooh, excuse me. I wanted to film this this speed build like with an entire like voiceover instead of music, but I don't know if I'll be able to last that long. We will see, because we are 12 minutes in, almost 13, and it is like 28 minutes at this point. So who knows if I'll be able to last that long. So here I am putting the ivy in. I had a little bit of trouble when I was putting it around the bottom like layer of the house, because the stupid like deck, like the fence around the deck was in the way, so I couldn't zoom in at all. So that was kind of annoying. So I'm putting the ivy like in between all the windows, and then I believe that I discover the ivy that is like the short. Yep, there it is, the short ivy, and I put it above all of the windows. Yeah, very overdone with the ivy, but I think it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't look bad. So, I mean, at least in my opinion, it doesn't look bad. It might look bad to some of you, and for that, I am sorry, because I am not much of a builder, like I said before, trying to get better. I'm thinking that I don't know, I want to do more speed builds, and I am warning you right now that my speed builds will not be very intricate and like beautiful looking, because generally when I build like classic little family homes, and I don't really branch out from that. The point of me trying to do speed builds is so I do try and branch out from that, but we'll see how it goes in the future. Right here, I am putting in gravestones, and then I skipped something. I don't know what I skipped. I through parts of this build, I had to like pause and come back to it because this took a very long time, and this was on a day that I had, stuff to do, so I had to take sort of pauses in the middle. So that was what that skip was. So here I am putting in, the walls for the downstairs. Um, there were all the rooms. Um, I'm not gonna try. I would, but I'm not gonna try and say what all the rooms are right now because I don't think I would be able to point them out, obviously. So, this is the downstairs, and I believe it has a kitchen, dining room, living room, and study. Oh, and a bathroom. A bathroom. I think I add in at some point. I don't think I added it in yet, but I do at some point. Um, excuse me. Um, so now I really wanted what I really wanted to do at this point was put like two staircases on either side and have a really cool balcony looking down. And that idea is just where everything just went downhill, like severely downhill. Um, the thing that took me the longest in this whole like entire build so far is was me trying to figure that out, and we will get to that point in a minute. Right now, I'm trying to. I'm not trying to. Right now, I'm putting in the basement, because I wanted to. Since this is more of like a family house, like basically, the imagery for this house is yes, it's in Forgotten Hollow, so people know that there's or at least there's like rumors of there being vampires around and stuff like that. But at the same time, I wanted it to be more of like a family home, so people that don't necessarily know that the vampires are a thing, they just think it's a creepy neighborhood. The children can still bring friends over, and it not be too weird. So basically, I really wanted it to be kind of like a trapdoor thing, but I didn't really like the bookcase door thing. So it's just like a door behind the stairs that is locked, quote unquote. I probably won't lock it, but that has all the coffins. It goes to the basement and has all the coffins down there. So now I'm placing the doors, or in this case archways, because I wanted this part to be semi-open. So excuse me. So I wanted to, do archways rather than doors at this point. I really can't wait to start decorating this house. Stupid gnat. There is a gnat that has been flying around in my face the entire time that I have been sitting here. And I've been sitting here longer than I've been like recording this voiceover, because I filmed the video that I told you guys before, and then I finished like cutting down this video because the reason sorry, part of the reason why I did cut out not all of, most of the parts where you watch me struggle, just like this one, that I will get to in a minute, is because this video was initially 46 minutes, I believe, even with being on like 4 times speed, I believe it is. Let's see. 2 times speed, not 4 times. I'm pretty sure you guys would just have a seizure at 4 times, but I skipped that part right there because that was me trying to get the whole landing thing to work. I spent, I kid you not, like 2 hours trying to get that to work, and it didn't work at all. I looked up a tutorial on YouTube, and I could not figure it out for the life of me. So this is what I ended up with. I put a little square in between the stairs and cut out the the roof in between that, because I couldn't do it anymore. At that point, I was like so frustrated with that whole thing, and I am pretty sure I just really wanted to quit at that point. So apparently, this is me redoing the basement because I'm pretty sure it got deleted at some point when I was doing that. When I was my goodness. It got deleted when I was trying all of that stuff on the balcony thing. So, and the thing is, the basement worked so much better the first time. Like I got the stair placement on the first try. It was great, and that time it didn't do that. So, oh well. Oh yeah, and the doors got deleted as well. So there's that. I ended up placing the archways again. I think this might be where I discover that I need a bathroom. Yep. Yeah, I think it is. Pretty soon here, I believe I discover that I don't have a bathroom down here and that I want to. So I believe this is me trying to do that. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not yet. I really have to finish this build still. I can't believe that it's taken me so long to finish this. Normally, I don't take so much time on houses that I'm building just for myself. So I can normally get them done in a couple hours, but this one has taken me a lot longer. Obviously, separate days. So yeah, there's that. But there it is. There it is. Me trying to figure out how to put that bathroom in there. There we go. Ugh. Why I decided to do it like that, I have no idea, but I was trying to go for more like different shapes inside the house because all of my houses tend to have very square rooms, and I just thought that it was kind of sad. So now here we are moving on to the upstairs, and like trying to map out the bedrooms around the staircase there. I can't remember how many. I believe it has 4. No. 3 or 4 bedrooms in here. I think. I'm not entirely sure. No, I think it has 3. So I think that L-shaped one in the corner is like the master, and the 2 on the other side are supposed to be like the children's rooms. And I was trying to once again to figure out a more of like a different kind of shape when I should have just put a line in between the 2 of them and been done with it. Because if you look at real houses like in, obviously in the real world, real houses, duh. It doesn't necessarily like real houses don't necessarily have like this really cool weird shape all the time. Most of the time, real houses are very square. Like they don't have a little like hold on. But anyway, like I was saying, real houses, like, real houses obviously. They're very square in their like shape. You don't see too many of them that have like a rectangular shape or like a, I don't know. You know what I mean. Most normal houses don't look like castles, and that's what I was going for. I didn't intend on building a castle. I don't even know if I could. Yeah, I don't know. So that's why when, like, most of my builds will probably not be, I mean, I could try and make them extravagant, but most of them probably won't have, like, too different of a shape, because most houses don't have too different of a shape. Like, I think it's really cool when people, when people build in Sims and they build, like, these huge, extravagant, like, houses, but first of all, like I said, um, that's not realistic, with, like, real houses. That's not how that goes. Um, but it's also not really how I like to play in Sims. Like, I really like to have my Sims houses be, like, pretty simple and easy to navigate, because if I have my Sims living in this giant, like, mansion, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't work out very well. So we are nearing the end of the build, and yeah, we're nearing the end of the build. I am putting a few floorings and wallpapers into, the end, or what am I saying? Into the top floor. I can't talk anymore. I really love that carpet, but it's so hard to use. I believe that one I wanted to be like a girls kind of like nursery, maybe. And that was the idea that I had. So I also really love I love all of the, like, wallpaper and furniture and everything in this build. So that's all for today. The next part of the build will be up next Wednesday, like I said. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I hope you all have a super fantastic, awesome, splendid, amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!